Yo, how's it going, everybody? Sentient back again with another one. I was debating whether I wanted to make this video or if I should watch this on my own time or again like make a video about it. But well, either way, if I decide to upload it, I mean, heck, I'll upload it. But it was about last week or so, actually 6 days ago, where Genshin had they uploaded a to that chapter interlude teaser. Now they usually do this when something big happens, like especially like when like a big new region or like even like when the game first launched for the first time or like prior to its launch, it had one of these and it shows you like a boatload of characters and like basically like a lore drop hinting at what's to come. So and it's funny that I'm bringing this up because I used to play Genshin. I played Genshin for like man, I for a long time. I stopped playing like since launch to till the beginning of Natlin, and then I have not played any of the new Natlin content or anything beyond that, or beyond anything basically beyond Fontaine. I have just not played. Don't get me wrong. I actually love Genshin's story. Funny enough, but I stopped playing because the just a whole boat of reasons. I don't have to get into that, but I stopped playing, and uh, I think I think someday I might come back to at least witness and experience the story, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. I mean, I was telling myself I'd probably do that towards like the end of like the first to that chapter. I don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest. Especially if they're gonna showcase anything like that in here in this trailer, like everything beyond, like Genshin 2 and whatnot, like kind of like how Honkai Impact made their own part 2. That's kind of what I'm talking like referencing to. If Genshin does something like that, then I feel like I'd want to like experience everything with the first half or all that part 1 and whatnot with the first to that chapter. So um with that in mind, I would like to give this a watch. It's very short. It's actually, I mean, it's almost 9 minutes, but I do want to check it out. I didn't just want to like watch it on my own. I mean, I could have, but I do want to see. You know, I do want to upload my experience to witnessing this because I heard this was a cool trailer, so we'll see. I know it has a lot of views already. Again, it dropped 6 days ago and has 3.4 million views. That's pretty good, man. So I kind of want to check it out and see what's happening. But again, this does not mean I'm gonna come back to Genshin or anything. So I just want to check it out to see what is going on within the universe and which characters are most likely or like probably gonna come back or come out. I mean, we'll see. And new arrivals and whatnot. This is called Tevat Chapter Interlude Teaser, The Gods Limits. Let's check that out. Hopefully the audio and everything's working. Right away, I like the intro.
This world has always been so.
Wait a minute, I recognize her
Life
voice.
abides no reason, for none are born by their own consent.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right now. I've heard her voice before. Is she like one of the? Oh my goodness, what is their group? I think it starts with an N. Like the is she part of like that witch group and whatnot? Oh my goodness, I forgot what they're called. Oh my goodness, are they gonna like talk about those characters? Hmm. Anyway, from this point of view, this either looks like Farina or this looks like Paimon.
Death abides no reason, for it cannot be defied, even by those who see it coming.
And I can already tell you, like, just from seeing this, I know who the... I've seen a bit online about this character already. I've seen some faces. She's actually... I guess people were mistaken back then during the Inazuma arc that the statue and whatnot represented Raiden. Maybe it did represent her in some sort of sense, but this little arc behind this character, that's literally part of that statue. So, I don't know who this is, but we're probably gonna find
Time
out.
abides no reason.
Yeah, they're showing you like all
For
the
it
gods, aren't
deprives
they?
us all equally, yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed.
She's a time god or
Space
something.
abides no reason.
She's a space god? What is going on?
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers
Dude.
and mercilessly tore them apart.
What in the world? What? What is going on? The death god or whatever?
No. This looks more like Rhine-daughter's doing. Please don't litter
That's
other
what-
people's
I recognize
spaces with
that
your
name.
bizarre creations.
Bro.
Unsurprisingly, all life here has been rendered unstable, tainted by the ruler of space. I have seen enough to know that repeating this experiment would be fruitless.
Is she like the goddess of life or something?
You seem to wield my power as if it were nothing but a plaything for
Actually,
your amusement.
who is she? I don't know.
Although merging with you has stripped me of agency, I shall still continue to voice my disapproval. My dear Rhine-daughter.
You have my respect, Nibirius. Your nagging is one of the only things that can get under my skin.
Did those witches like become gods in the end or something? I knew they were like insanely strong, but what?
And you, Istaroth? Why did you bestow history
Istaroth.
upon them?
I had to find some way to pass the time, did I not? After all, it's clear that Asmodee is not here.
Well, perhaps you could share your input a little earlier next time. But you're right. There's no trace of Asmodee here. Where has she gone? Anyway, it's time I put this space out of its misery.
Oh shit, she's just gonna... It's crazy how connected this is with like, or at least the intricate little, the smaller details with this, with like Star Rail and whatnot. I don't play Star Rail anymore either, but I recognize seeing this red design and these cubes and everything, or like basically the destruction of like materia and whatnot. I've seen this in that latest Phanon trailer and whatnot, like some of the new like stuff happening, and this same thing happened when he was like, or like the world was being destroyed and whatnot. Spoilers for those that play HSR, my bad, but yeah, the same thing kind of happens and whatnot. So it's like, dude, it's crazy how they're kind of like the little details are kind of connected a little bit. Again, sorry for the spoilers.
These meetings are just a formality. Does it really matter that only 3 of us are here?
I don't know who that
I,
is.
for one, think that we should find her. Since the heavenly principles cast us as shades, not one of us has ever missed a meeting.
What if... she just switched sides. Finding her would do more harm than good.
Now there's an interesting idea. Better than being devoured.
Just switched sides. You make it sound like such a trivial affair. We are shades, shadows of the heavenly principles. It's unthinkable. Unless she loves her new master more than her own self.
Renova, do you know that you're being watched?
By whom? Whose gaze could pierce this far?
Oh. Oh shit, that's awesome.
I remember
Piero, or
those eyes.
the guy from
It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
the main guy from the, the Harbingers, huh? That's crazy.
I remember those eyes. It was just before I placed the curse of immortality.
Damn. Are they gonna make him a playable character ever?
Ah, yes.
That'd be cool.
He's an old acquaintance of mine. I'm sure that working for the Tsaritsa has helped him let go of his past obsessions.
The Cryo Archon. With her paltry powers, she dares set her gaze on the heavenly principles.
The heavenly principles have yet to awaken. If I were her, I wouldn't pass on that opportunity either. My dear Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think that way.
Right, daughter.
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
For lack of a direct order, I say it's time we intervened. Of course, to the extent permitted by the rules.
Wow. Hopefully they don't make him look like an
The
NPC.
gaze of the gods has
They
always
wouldn't, right?
been considered a blessing.
Damn, that looks
Hence the
badass.
origin and meaning of visions. People have always yearned for the gaze of the gods. And yet, it is said that when mortals look directly upon the gods, they invite their wrath and retribution. And what of it? Lives will be lost, a nation brought to ruins. So be it. It is nothing I have not endured before.
Is this Nezhnaya they're showing off? The entire region, a little bit?
Price of gazing
Like some of the
upon
sceneries?
gods. So
Or the
tell
Conria?
me, what is the price of killing a god? The god stays silent, as if the thought had never once crossed his mind. To all those who dare not look up to the heavens, Her Majesty the Tsaritsa says this.
Tsaritsa.
Behold. Even the gods have their limits.
Damn. That was kind of cool, actually. I actually like the
Inspection
trailer.
over. Return to your posts.
Make sure the Frostmoon Scions don't pose a threat.
Per the Pale Star Edict, we are to retrieve the damselette from Nod Cry.
Oh,
whatever
they're
it
showing
takes.
her. I think a lot of people are looking forward to this character. I forgot her name. Sorry. I forget a lot of them, but she looks badass visually. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to her. But yeah, to be honest, I think the cool thing I like about this trailer is that there's just so much mystery behind it. Uh, right? Like just so much of like, oh shit. It just leaves you thinking. And honestly, I think those are like the best trailers, like in my opinion. Uh but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, seeing this does make me a bit interested in Genshin, but like I said, if it when it comes to it, when like the whole first like to that chapter completes, or like if Genshin comes to like a good point, I think I'll come back to it to experience like at least the story and whatnot, right? I mean, heck, that's like the main part of it, or the main point of it. But um yeah, man, I don't know. The characters they showed off here are they're awesome, man. And coming over here, actually, does it show? Wait a minute. I just realized, doesn't Paimon have like a curl like this too? Doesn't she? I've always thought this was Paimon in some like shape or form. Because over here, if you come back to it, I think
Has always been so. Life
you literally see like the
abides
gold
no
stars
reason,
floating somewhere, right?
for
I think
none
it,
are
I think it was over
born by
here.
their own
And
consent.
those gold stars, dude, you see those on Paimon.
Death abides no reason, for it cannot be defied.
Look, let's go over here.
Time abides no.
It's over
For it
here, right?
deprives us
As soon as
all
they introduce the
equally,
space god, I think.
Yet brooks not a second to be reclaimed. Space abides
Oh,
no
maybe I'm just,
reason.
maybe I'm a butthead. Am I thinking of the wrong thing? Oh, it's like right here.
The ruler of space stopped the golden-haired twin travelers and mercilessly tore them apart.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna be convinced otherwise. I think a lot of people think that this is Paimon. I think that's her, in some form. I don't know if it's directly her, or what, or if Paimon was a subordinate to her. But either way, Paimon. There's a lot of mystery behind Paimon, man, and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, besides that, like again, like looking at the actual trailer, I think it was good, man. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on Genshin or anything.
Abides no
I really did like
reason,
it.
for none
I like the
are
mystery,
born
the art
by
style, and
their
everything,
own consent.
and whatnot. Uh,
Death abides no reason.
the new characters and whatnot,
For it cannot be defied.
they look
Even
sick.
by those who see it
Again,
coming.
they remind me of they remind me more of Honkai Impact type characters, like their designs and whatnot. To be honest, um, I don't really see it. I see it more closely connected to that, at least visually, in the character. Yeah, like at least with the characters, they remind me more of like Honkai Impact esque and whatnot. Like I don't really see like the designs like with Star Rail like visually similar, in my opinion.
Ah, yes. He's an old acquaintance of mine.
Yeah, like
I'm
this
sure
character
that
like
working for-
screams Honkai Impact to me.
That Tsaritsa's helped him let go of his past obsessions.
Actually, I could be no. You know what? I'm gonna disregard that. There's some characters in Honkai Star Rail that do remind me of you know, the designs here. Like there's that one character. Again, I have just terrible memory, but the long purple-haired girl and whatnot. I can't recall her name, but she was like a support character.
The Cryo
She
Archon.
reminds
With her
me.
paltry powers,
She gives me a
dares
good.
set her gaze.
Like her visual design reminds me, or it gives me like, I can see the similarities to Genshin and Honkai Impact. So disregard what I said earlier. But other
The
than
heavenly
that,
principles.
everything looks.
The
I mean,
heavenly principles have
I like
yet
the
to
characters that they
awaken.
revealed, man.
If
Again,
I were her,
a lot
I
of
wouldn't pass on that opportunity either.
the trailer makes me think about like what they
My
plan to
dear
do.
Rhine daughter, you know I cannot allow you to think
That's
that
crazy.
way.
Yeah, like they kind of allude that the heavenly principles like are gonna be awakened soon or whatnot, so that's kind of interesting as well. But seeing the stuff with Piero, if I remember correctly, if that's his name, I'm actually gonna check real quick over here. Don't get blinded by that. Uh, Genshin Harbinger names. I'm terrible at this. Yeah, I was right, Piero. And then the other girl, I remember now. She's not appearing here, but her name was. Is it not Columbina or something? Yeah, Columbina. Or yeah, people were saying it's also Damselette. But yeah. Looking forward to
It was purely hypothetical, Nibirius.
well, I say looking forward to, but
For lack of a direct order,
I'm looking forward to
I say
seeing
it's time we
where
intervened.
Genshin goes from this. Because again, at the end of the day, I played Genshin for again like what, almost 3 to 4 years. I like the game, man, but again, I'm not gonna go into details on why I stopped playing, but I feel like it needs change, but I think sometime, I mean, whenever it hits a good spot, maybe I will come back to it, like at least to experience the story. But yeah, I mean, at least from the trailer, I like it actually. I really do. I thought it was awesome. Uh, again, what I loved most about it was like all the character reveals and all the mystery that it's like alluding to and all the events like we could experience. And I think, like I was saying, if I again I could come back over here, but I think over here when Piero's here,
The origin and
I think this is
meaning
just
of
showing stuff from like either
visions.
Conria or like
People
Snezhnaya.
have always
Most likely
yearned after the
Snezhnaya,
gaze of
right?
the gods.
I could be wrong. Either one of the two.
And yet,
But
it is said that when mortals
this is
look
kind of like a sneak
directly
peek, if I'm
upon
not
the
mistaken.
gods,
Like
they
it has to
invite
be.
their wrath and retribution.
Yeah, they were showing like a lot of cool backgrounds
what
and
of it?
environments and whatnot.
Lives will be lost.
Actually, saying that reminds me of like a
nation
goldfish
to
tail.
ruins. So be it. It is nothing.
So who knows
I
what this
have
is,
not
but I'm pretty sure this is
endured
something for
before.
sure. But yeah, they showed off a lot of cool stuff. I'll keep a tab out, or I'll keep an eye out and see what happens and where the game goes, and whenever it gets interesting, maybe I'll hop back on. But either way, cool trailer. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I know I'm late on this again. I did not want to even make this video, but we decided to do it anyway. So there you have it. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions, and again, I'll keep my eye out on the game and whatnot and see where it heads, and then maybe I'll play it again in the future. But yeah, for now, that's gonna do it. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, 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 later.